I think it's just the total package. It is the sweet life. The location is great. I mean, Williamsburg has so much to offer, but in here it's not just the home, it's the whole lifestyle. There's so many groups and friends and just everything that captured our hearts.
It's beautiful. Just before you even step inside any of the buildings, it's beautiful. From the time you walk in the gate, we were just so impressed.
Everybody is just so friendly and kind and nice, and yet you still have your space.
We're looking at this and saying, how did we possibly get to be here? Every time we come in, Rosie still says it, I can't believe we live here. We actually live in a place that's like this.
My husband is retired and I still work, so you can be as busy as you want to be. There are so many things to do. There's the history club, there's golf, there's aerobics, there's a travel club. It's just phenomenal.
We use calendars more than we did when we were working. I mean, people check their calendars because, well, I know I can't do that. It has to be a week from next Thursday.
People in Colonial Heritage love to dance. And there's a big line dancing group, and there's some ballroom dancing, and so we do a lot of that as well.
There's so much that you can be a part of if you like, and there's so many groups and clubs and activities, so you just kind of pick and choose the ones that you would be interested in. And if you're not interested in doing something, no one's going to make you feel guilty about it. But I think one of the best ways that a lot of us have made our lifelong friends were through whatever activities our kids were involved in. So if you move to a new area, the fact that we have established activities here and groups and clubs, it's a great way to meet people and make new friends.
We came from a community that had a variety of different genres of families, okay? Not here. Everybody's in the same boat. So it's all, I mean, it really is. It's really easy to live here.
We have a lot of amenities that we certainly enjoy. In fact, I don't even know how I was able to work and do everything. I mean, with pickleball and tennis, golf, bridge, all the activities we have here, we're very, very busy.
We live in a resort.
We first started out in an Aspen, and the Aspen is an attached home, and ours was a middle unit with a unit on either side. And it had upgraded kitchen, stainless steel, GE profile, beautiful appliances, granite, hardwood floors, crown molding. So when you first walk in, I mean, there's a definite wow value when you first walk in.
Well, I think our house is a great value, and most people who come inside come to visit, whether they're from the community or out of the community, the first thing they do is they open the door and they say, wow, this is wonderful. And quite often they'll go back and think, well, maybe I better look over at Colonial Heritage.
The new models came on board, and my husband and I both just fell in love with the Patrick Henry. And it's, well, what are we going to do? Well, I want them both.
As an active adult community, Colonial Heritage really has, they've put the amenities here for you to use. The kinds of people that move here are people that they're not interested in sitting around.
You can be as busy and active and social as you want to be. We have from the athletic club to so many different types of exercise classes and golfing. If someone's not golfed before, there's beginner golf lessons. So that's a great opportunity.
The outdoor pool is beautiful, and we have a wonderful management company on our food and beverage side. And so you can come up and get a great meal on the veranda or in the dining room. And there's a great indoor pool with lots of water aerobics classes, and the athletic center that does aerobics and Tai Chi and low impact aerobics, and something for everybody.
It's the perfect spot on the East Coast. So many people that move to Florida or further down south, and they move back. We call them halfbacks.
You're in a place where hundreds of thousands of people come every year to visit. We have Yorktown nearby, Jamestown nearby, and then we have those attractions that kids love, Busch Gardens, water country. There's so much to do here, and we have first-class restaurants. So it's like living in a large city, but not having any of the problems.
The climate to me is perfect, and I had a shovel when I lived in Northern Virginia, did a lot of snow shoveling, and here I haven't used a shovel one time. So it is a beautiful climate, and I would say proximity, you're close to DC, you're close to obviously the mountains and the Shenandoah Range, and you're close to the ocean, and if you want to go a little bit further, you can go up to Philadelphia, New York in a heartbeat.
So many people make the mistake of moving to areas where there's not much to do, and family and friends that come visit, they're bored. So here in Williamsburg, there's a ton to do here and in this community. You can be as busy and active and social as you want to be. The nice thing, when they do come visit you, you can go with them to Busch Gardens or Colonial Williamsburg, or you can tell them to go on their own. You'll have dinner waiting when they come home. So it's just the perfect scenario.
I feel very, very fortunate to be able to be here and to make the new friends that I've made here, for the community to be so open-armed. You know, everybody has their arms wide open, ready to make new friends.
There's not a person that doesn't wind up living here who says, oh my gosh, the people have really been great to me, and they've treated me and welcomed me royally as I moved here. You know, we've had friends of 32 years, but the friends we've made here, we feel in a lot of ways we've known them all of our life.
Well, this is a great place, and we found just the short time we've been here, a block party that we had several weeks ago. Hadn't met a whole lot of people, and all of a sudden I told Jane by the time we got home, I felt like I've known them for years. And very, very warm and comfortable feeling. And so we're looking forward to starting a new friendship relationship with people at Colonial Heritage.
When we see old friends that don't live in Colonial Heritage and they say, well, how do you like your new neighborhood? We say, it's the best decision we've ever made.
What I love here, I mean, you know, obviously Lennar builds a beautiful community, a beautiful development, but they also build a community. We've lived on, you know, two separate areas in the neighborhood, and there's a development of, there's just that interaction of community, people wanting to be social with each other, and it's from all walks of life.
This is the sweet life because you're living in a resort. Your neighbors are friendly. Everybody here is on vacation. There's always something to do. No matter what you do, you can find somebody else that wants to do it.
Everybody became instant friends, and this is a real gathering place where people come together day after day on the weekends, winter, summer, you know, all of our dances, all of our parties, every holiday. And so it's just really been great to share these years with other people. We all have the same things in common.
This place has just got it all, in my opinion. It's like, you know, you've been searching all your life for some place, and then finally you're home.